title. Tell us what industry you're in. We are taking, good morning, everyone.
Oh, I missed the button. I'm sorry. I was looking.
Welcome to, it just came on. Welcome to marketing class, content class, whatever. I'm Julie.
I'm Jess.
Together with Socially Inclined. Try to be.
Sure.
Yeah, keeping our finger on the pulse of social marketing.
Let's see. I was trying to find this PDF so that everyone could just download it if they wanted.
That's right. So today's an Ask Me Anything. Hey, Amy. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Heather Pure Blend. We are all good. Jessica's in North Alabama, had run from the hurricane. So she is good. Her property is good. So all's well here. So hopefully, and we're prayers for everyone that's not. So
yeah, some rough stuff over there in North Carolina, Tennessee.
For sure. So today's Ask Me.
The rest of hurricane season is not that bad.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So there's always one to watch, and it's always very stressful. So today is Ask Me Anything. We can talk about like it's the 1st of October, if you can believe that. The first of the last quarter, and so many businesses. So Kathleen's brick and mortar, and in a business shoe store. So it is like fourth quarter is huge for everyone, but brick and mortar for sure. So fourth quarter started yesterday. So it's time to get our ish together and plan for, all the holiday sales. And yes, Heather, we saw, I mentioned right before I hit record, so anybody that's watching on record, Deanne, that used to join us all the time, was flooded out, but is okay. So a lot of people remember her.
Yeah.
Kathleen, 19 years at the end of October. I know. I mean, I've been working, Kathleen, we're going to have to look up and see how many years we've been working together. Seems like it's like 14 or 15. It's crazy how time flies. Maybe not that long. I don't know. We're going to look it up. So Kathleen is in Birmingham. I'm in Tuscaloosa. So we're like an hour, 45 minutes away.
And Matt was her salesman.
Oh,
I even know about Matt, and I'm new comparatively.
Jessica's 8 years in, so Matt was here before. So he was persistent. He was a good salesperson, except for if he didn't listen. So yeah. So we're gonna have to go back and look and see how long ago that was, because time flies. So, and in business, it's so great to have people that stay around so long. I've got so many customers that have been. So I started in web, for anybody that doesn't know, and online marketing in 2004 with this business. I had a sign company before that, but anyway, 2004, and I've got some customers that have been with me for that long. So crazy.
I can still hear that of the dial-up when you say that.
For sure. Oh my gosh, everything was so painfully slow back then. We did not. So in my first business with the website that I had, yes, we had dial-up. So I owned a personnel agency, if anybody can believe that, for 5 years. You can't do that for very long. Relying on people to go do things, to show up for work. I can't even imagine doing it today.
Yikes.
So yeah, Kathleen, I'm glad he was persistent as well. Oh, thank you.
Amy is a freelancer who assists published authors behind the scenes.
Awesome. Oh, nice. Very good. So anyway, I don't know how long you've been here, Amy, but my son has a epic fantasy releasing this month. So big deal. So anyway, and he's inspired me to write my own, which is so crazy because I've never aspired to. But anyway, congratulations. There's a ton of business out there for you.
Awesome.
Yeah, the people that still have AOL, someone Was it you, Jessica, that somebody saw their email and I was
Yep.
like, Kathleen still has AOL.
It was the old Rob, the new
That's
lawyer.
right. A lawyer and an
New lawyer
attorney
client.
here. Yes. So,
Which I realize they're still legitimate, but
exactly. It's just so, yeah. It's like thinking about how long it's been around. Probably like since 2000. I don't know. Maybe before then. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We still have a lot of Yahoos. And then everybody has a Gmail because you got to have Gmail for your business, Google My Business profile. So we've talked about that a couple of weeks ago. So, which was good. Hopefully, Heather, hopefully you got yours worked out. And Heather has AOL too, if I didn't say that. Oh my gosh, the AOL CD. I don't know if anybody here is old enough like to remember that truthfully, but yeah, they like mailed it to you, you installed it, crazy stuff. Yep.
For sure. All right. So it's an Ask Me Anything. If you have questions at any time, go ahead. Wide open, especially Amy. This is your first time. So feel free to drop any question relevant to digital, social, or I guess brick and mortar, and like, we do billboards too. So anything that has to do with marketing.
Exactly. Yeah. I've got a billboard, a guy that's got a billboard company in South Alabama. So like anything marketing, I've done it. So,
yeah. But what we have up on the screen here is our October MVP social media planning calendar. It's no secret that you don't have to buy one of our services or memberships or bundle products to get value from us. This is one of our top free products, and it's just packed with some October content ideas. And you can find this, just for your information, you can find this in the free Get Socially Inclined toolbox, which you can get to from the resources tab on our website. But October is one of my favorite months, I think. And I think I'm in good company, especially for those of you who do
love spooky season. Is that what you're going to say?
No, because I'm not really into that, but I just love, because I've grown up in the South my whole life. And, I was in the band. I was also a majorette. And like, I've always looked forward to everything fall brings, particularly cooler temperatures. I guess I'm also a little basic in the sense that I do look forward to pumpkin spice everything, but I am not, I guess, like, loyal to just pumpkin spice. I also love apple cinnamon and like all the new maple stuff and like flavors and twists on everything that come out this time of year. So I'm a huge fan of October, and I really feel like it's uphill from here to November, December.
Yep. Heather says she's already thinking of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and parlaying on what Jess was just talking about. So your tea, so anybody that hasn't been here before, Pure Blend tea, so retail and wholesale tea. Do you advertise those fall flavors? I feel like we just talked about this, but I can't remember what the answer is. So I have all those tea lids. Yes. So that should be good. Yes. Like for the fall feels, for your tea. So, and yes, we put out a holiday hustle planner every year that kind of helps you to get in the mindset of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday. There's a ton of, not just those three, there's a ton of little holidays that you can celebrate from now till the first of the year that are just a way to get in front of people and do something different. So, thinking about all of those, and you cannot get you cannot get out too early on those, really. And you know how obviously marketing, gets started earlier and earlier every year for the holiday seasons.
I think Amazon and Walmart, I think both of them are having their like big deal days the end of this week. They're doing
and Amazon 8th and 9th Prime, whatever.
Yeah, and I think Walmart is the 6th and 7th.
Oh, really? Yeah, my dog. I'm so sorry if y'all hear my dog's in here flapping and crazy. But but yes, so all the things, and
Mhm.
I've been in marketing for so long. It's just trying to find a way to do something different, and to be seen, and get your message out there. So with that, try to think outside the box. Obviously everyone on this call should want to have some type of Black Friday offer for sure. It's just too much to capitalize on, even if, and now there's the spillover of Black Friday. Cyber Monday was really for online sales, and a lot of us are just online. But so many people do both, whether they're just online or not. So
this is tangentially relevant to what you were just saying, but for those of you who, I looked here, and on the third one down in the visibility, there's a pumpkin spice question right there. And I think we talked a good bit about this last year when we started talking about some October planning. You may think, because, okay, Heather, it's a little relevant to you because you sell some kind of pumpkin spice flavored something. But you other ones, like Amy, you help authors behind the scenes. And I'm not sure that Kathleen sells anything really food related in her boutique. Maybe some
I
things.
think she's got candles.
Okay.
And probably, yeah, she's got a lot of accessories and things, so could totally work for her too.
Well, I just wanted to highlight one of my favorite things, and that is just to capitalize on the idea of pumpkin spice anything, right? There was I believe it was somewhere up in the Northeast, there was a brake shop that put pumpkin spice brakes 40% off. And it was an auto center, right? And they were so busy because of that silly little, what do you call that? Like play on words, or just capitalizing on that. So Julie said a few minutes ago, do something unexpected or something silly. And yeah, you may have some people who roll their eyes because you've got, pumpkin spice flip-flops or whatever, but everyone can kind of laugh at that. And if nothing else, someone might share it or comment on it because it's a little bit silly. So, and I feel like, especially because it's an election year, because of everything that's going on, everyone could use something a little silly or something a little lighthearted to laugh at. So don't be afraid to kind of embrace some of these like off topic or on topic, if you will, approaches to a little humor.
Right. If you're new here, our MVP strategy, that visibility is key to sort of getting on your socials. You need to have engagement. And a lot of times you're not going to get engagement on a straight up promotional type business post. It's just hard to, unless it's like buy one, get 10 free, it's something like that. And we can't go into business like that. So, I mean, we can go out of business like that, but, so these types of posts will get the engagement. No, they're not actually selling anything. They may not even be on topic for what you do specifically, but they do attract and get the viewership of your socials, which helps the algorithm to show your business posts to those people. So there is a reason for using these and capitalizing on seasons and just viral type phenomenon, spooky season, whatever, like anything that's coming up that you can play into your business would be good.
Exactly. And I really can't, I wish I had kept up with the brake shop that had that post initially, because of course it got duplicated so many times. But at the time when I saw this post, it had like 27,000 shares.
Wow.
Could you imagine just having something that was 0.5% as successful? That would be good.
Yeah, for sure. Amy says, unfortunately, most publishers don't discount books for my clients, but one client gives a book away for Friday Fun Day. We ask lighthearted questions, engage readers. Yes. So those questions are so important. And I can't remember if it was here or another conversation somewhere else that I was having, but we were talking about people that are active with you on social, but don't necessarily ever buy anything from you. And are those helpful or hurtful? And they are definitely helpful. Like, do not kick them out of your group. Do not, like, whatever, they're perpetuating the engagement and the excitement and sharing, just like you just said. I'm glad, and I don't care, Dad, recommended Socially Inclined. So yes, someone, and I think she's an author, and I think I know who she is, because I think I ended up, she followed me and I ended up following her back. If it's who I'm thinking about, I can't remember what she writes, maybe romance, cozy romance. I can't remember, but yes. And she does a great job with her social. So, anyway, so to, sort of, all engagement is good engagement for sure. So, and it will help get the ball rolling, because it is a constant battle with getting people to comment and like and share and get excited about what you do. Kathleen, I did an email titled Boots and Boobs. Oh, that's awesome. And to remind people that I sell boots and not just flip-flops, and remind ladies about breast cancer awareness. See, that is a perfect example of what we try to get, give you ideas to think outside the box and how to relate something back to your business. And that is a perfect example of that.
I love that you just said it was one of your most opened emails. A couple years ago, I had a similar thing happen. I sent the same exact email I do every single month, except for October. I titled it Pumpkin Spice Posts Inside.
There you go.
And some people opened it just to throw some shade, but I think a lot of people opened it to be like, what? There can't be pumpkin spice. And there wasn't, but there was like October posts with, pumpkins and orange and fall and all of that. So you get it. You're picking it up, what we're putting down, Kathleen. I just sounded like Julie right there.
Channeling her inner Julie.
She gets it. She gets it. So that kind of thing. And yes, Heather, I need to do some posts about matcha and cancer for breast cancer awareness.
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely some good studies out there about green tea and the antioxidants in it and things like that. So,
and I was thinking about thinking outside the box, really going, what the popular belief is, and kind of going against that belief and putting posts out that try to educate, on those topics, like matcha, what are people's thoughts, or if they don't, know the benefits, kind of playing on those as well. I'm gonna have to go put my dogs out.
Yeah.
You're never.
And I mean, I don't know, Heather, if you could do something like that, but that would be a good opportunity. And ideally, you may want to look at something like this for next year, what I'm about to suggest, because ideally you'd want this to come out late August, early September, so it has some time to create some SEO juice for you. But you could create a blog that talked about matcha, and you could also cite some of those scientifically backed studies for antioxidants and green tea and cancer prevention. And then if you could also do 10% of matcha sales go in October, or in the first week of October, whatever it is that you could manage from a financial standpoint, go to benefit breast cancer research or whatever it is. And those kind of things, if you could give it enough time and have enough SEO keywords and things behind it to start ranking in Google, that could be really, really beneficial for you.
For sure. She says she needs to start a blog. Yes, Heather. That is one of the biggest things for SEO.
You don't have a blog? Oh my goodness. Yes, you've got to do that. Especially if you are wanting organic traffic.
Yes.
Just no other practical way to, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I am the understudy here, but there's no other practical way to get keywords in there.
Not really, because you can
only make so many pages.
Exactly. You can add website pages, but it's the same. you have to write those as well. So the blog is the way it's indexed, and it can be an RSS feed. There's just more link juice in those, and the interlinking and things like that. But yes, and we understand you don't have time. I know it's so terrible. We're the same. It's like, you know, I mean, we do keep our blog up because we have to, but there's things in social that we don't do because there's just not enough time. So
there's always, so we were on top of our socials and our blog was suffering. So now we're on top of our blog, and it's like, you know, our socials could be better, but it's always one thing or another. And of course, Heather, the invitation, we're happy. We're always here. If you ever decide that you would like to outsource that blog writing to some SEO pros, just let us know.
And those actually are the gift that keeps on giving. Because they last, like the life, that and Pinterest, as far as on a social, it lasts a long time, and they work hand in hand. So yeah.
I would welcome the opportunity to write about teas over bankruptcy attorneys, content, and what else?
Interior office design, and who else do we? Lots of things that we write for. Crazy
lumber yards,
all cleaning.
I'll write about some flip-flops too, Miss Kathleen. I will. Just man.
Oh, she says, would a blog benefit? Yes, just because of the things that you can capitalize on are styles, trends, how people search boot trends 2024. So if you would have started that and put that up 3 months ago, because you're ordering, even whenever you're ordering and you know what the styles are going to be, that's when the blog needs to be written about the styles. So if nothing else, and you just did 1 or 2 a month that sort of focused on those things, yes, because people are searching those items, and that's how you organically rank for those. There's lots of other options than that, but those are the big. And putting more of the styled social posts, because people want to be in style a lot of times. When they see that, it's like, oh, that's so cute, and it's like, it's on trend, and I've got all these other pieces, but I just need the boots to go with it. So, yeah.
Exactly. So just from a process standpoint, since we don't have another question right this second, the way we do the SEO whenever we have like a blog strategy that we're trying to fill is we will take a look at what's currently ranking on Google. And if it's local SEO, that's great, which it would be in both your cases. And then we can figure out what titles you need in order to rank. And then we write the content based off of that. So in a nutshell, that's how you kind of like fill a void. And Google actually tells you, I mentioned this whenever I was teaching this class or hosting this class 2 weeks ago when I was doing it by myself. We went and we looked at what Google is looking for answers for. So if you put in a search query, it will actually give you related questions that people are asking. So that's another good strategy to figure it out. And I think she's not here today, but Elderberry Jen, I think that blew her mind. She was like, so I need to write a blog post that answers each of those questions. I'm like, heck yes, you do.
For sure.
Because right now, Google's saying they don't have good answers to these questions. So you be the answer so that we can click the answer to this question, and Sweet and Simple elderberry syrups or sweetandsimple.com comes up instead of tasty raw, or not raw elderberry syrup will kill you, but tasty organic Jen's elderberry syrup comes up instead. So
and to put this in practical so everybody can understand it, the internet levels the playing field. If you have what it is looking for, and it can put you in the top of the search rankings, if someone is asking a pointed question about elderberry syrup and they land on her site and they're like, oh, this is cute, and like her packaging is cute, and she's like a however it makes, whatever.
This woman, I like this person.
Exactly. They're a real person behind the brand. And people buy from many different reasons. So you're going to like hit all those marks when you're writing this stuff. It'd be the face of your business and whatever. The point is that if they have the opportunity, because if you show up high enough in the search engines that they actually click on you, and it's a national search, right? You can be in California and she's in, I don't know where she's at, North Carolina, maybe. Kentucky, that's right. That if she's in Kentucky, they can purchase directly from her. It gets shipped out. So she can compete with anyone else. Heather, Pure Bill and Tea, you're larger than a lot of other smaller businesses out there. So you definitely need to have a blog and can compete and get that market share that you're probably not getting right now.
We need to make a note to reach out to Jen. I didn't hear a whole bunch of bad stuff coming out of Kentucky, but it's not like that's super.
Yeah, my brother's in Kentucky, and it was all so. But we need to reach out to her. Amy says multitasking, housework, and freelancing. Yes, she has a blog. Life would be dull. I need to revitalize it. Yes, for sure. And we still get tons of questions about affiliate marketing. I had someone write in just yesterday afternoon. And so if any affiliates are on here, a blog is like the biggest way to advertise. Other affiliate marketing is when you're advertising other people's products and you get a cut of it. So if you were to sign up as an affiliate for us and you recommended us and it tracks you, you get 20%, right? So that's how it works. So people build their whole business as being affiliate marketers and, making the percentage, being the middleman basically. And, having the blog, that's like the key ingredient to affiliate marketing basically. And probably TikTok and those viral videos.
Heather, that was so helpful with the Google search for blog ideas. All right. I might get to be here next week. Julie, did you read that?
I did. And yes. Oh, so Heather's worried about the strike and getting not materials, but ingredients. Yes, that. And even capitalizing on that, if people are Googling that and you were to write a blog that, parlayed about your industry and how it affects you and whatever and what they could do. I don't know. Like, there's a big deal. Hey, John.
Producing a lot of content.
When you're in affiliate marketing, that is that's your product, is the content basically, because you're pushing the middleman. So you are the middleman. So you're pushing their content. So that's awesome.
There's a lot of lead time on that too, because you have to get the blogs up and then you have to tweak them. And I imagine unless it's just something really like Hurricane Helene or the strikes or something, it's got to have time to build the organic traffic.
Yep. And in affiliate marketing, well, anything, YouTube's a big resource as well. People go and, search for product recommendations and reviews. And again, there's no shortage, but there's tons of people that make bank being an affiliate marketer. It's just what you choose to do. So I love the different business models that we get to see with the people that join us. Always have.
It could be argued that nearly every YouTube creator is an affiliate marketer as well, because they realize at some point that they can make more money than just views. So even when they have 1 million views, then they have the links to the stuff that they're showcasing. So
right. And they have paid, like they get approached.
Sponsorships.
Yes. Yeah. They get approached basically to be an affiliate marketer. So we've got a couple of viral clients that have huge followings that, once you get to that level, then they reach out to you. So hard work to get there, but it's kind of nice.
Yep.
All right. Any questions for October? I mean, obviously we kind of glossed over, but we can give you a few more. Breast cancer awareness, Kathleen mentioned. Obviously it's Halloween, spooky season, fall,
yeah.
just, we've just had to hit it's fall, y'all. So capitalizing on anything for that. So we've got a game call company, and so it's like it's the fall feels, so bring out the hoodies and, it's obviously their time as well. Deer hunting season's coming up, but it's like capitalizing on, anything in this month. So I'm always saying, hey, have you thought about doing this?
So this may be a little early for this, but there is a brewery in Tampa who was capitalizing off of the whole hurricane thing, and October being major hurricane month. Or that's when some of
hurricane awareness type. Yeah. They're so
well,
big.
So they have different blends. What do you call it when it's beer? I don't know. I don't really drink it, but they have Cat 1, Cat 2, and Cat 3, which they push in September, and Cat 4 and Cat 5 that they push in October. And I thought from a marketing, it seems a little irrelevant right now as I'm telling everyone, but from a marketing perspective, I thought that was so fun.
It is until
Cat 5s are not funny.
No, yeah. So it is because everybody that lives there is sort of normal until what happens, like what just happened. And then they would probably pull that marketing campaign now. And so that's the thing. When you go polarizing, you have to make sure that you're going to stay or be ready to change gears.
Right. And it was the storm surge that got them down there in Tampa. Not even necessarily the big bad wind, but
and it should have been because it was Cat 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Amy has a family in Tampa. Jessica lived in Tampa recently.
Yeah. I have family just outside of Tampa, thank goodness. Not there anymore. But hopefully they're all right. Several of the people that I had met in my short time there, I lost everything last week. So very, very sad.
Very. Yeah. She says 35 years till last week that never flooded. Yeah. And same with all of North Carolina and whatever. I mean, think about that. Like in the mountains and you're flooding, it's just crazy to think about. So, yeah. So I was trying to think of any other just like October.
I can look up the national observances, but then so can you guys. Let's see, October national.
And quickly, just other things besides like capitalizing on the holidays. Like obviously there's a sheet in here. I've got it on the screen now, but like you want to think about like if you're brick and mortar, like Kathleen's looking for a new employee, like do you, after a certain time, do you advertise those new employees and like come by? And if you tag that person, all of her friends and family see it and be like, oh yeah, let's go. Like I've never heard of flip-flops and whatnot. So I'm going to I need some new shoes. That's a very simplified, but tagging, we did that in, we have dental offices and like when it's their birthdays and when like the hygienists, because everybody, think about how many people come and see them and that will wish them happy birthday. Well, then all of their friends and family see that and I'm like, I need a new dentist. So, making your staff part of it. Like if you've had, like Kathleen just said, she's having how many years? I forgot, 19 years. Like whenever your anniversary is, like capitalize on that. If you reach a certain level or get any awards or reach a certain level of social, you can capitalize on that. There's lots of industry news. Like
October National Months. There's a couple. World Menopause Month may seem super irrelevant to some people, but also like Jate, I know she hadn't been here in a while. I wonder if she started having a class that she had to teach during that time.
Maybe because we changed days.
Yeah. But a lot of what she's gearing towards those women going through that. So this is a big month.
This would be big for her. Yeah. Anybody in the health as well.
Women's Small Business Month. October.
That's huge. Yeah. So Amy could capitalize on that because all authors are basically running their own small business, which I guess almost everyone could capitalize on that one. Anyone that's here besides John is a small business owner. So toot your own horn.
Yeah. Let's see. Vegetarian month. Again, to the right person. Self-promotion month. You could look up how to go after that. Positive attitude month. Okay. All right. there's like 10 I'm skipping over for everyone I'm telling you guys about.
Right, because there's a ton. And then some of them, same with the national days, like, there's National Celery Day and whatever. Like, but if there's, and they seem irrelevant, but if you can tie them to your business, like, let's say
National RSV Awareness Month. And, Jen with elderberry syrup could talk about that.
For sure. So those national days, you can just Google them and get a whole list of them. And, use them, just work them in, like weird ways. Like I mentioned, Celery Month. Like if you're a bar and you have Bloody Marys, like it could be, come celebrate with a Bloody Mary and our special celery. I don't know. Anyway,
it could be your daily dose of vegetables.
There you go. Oh, for sure. In the
tomato juice, the celery, it's practically a salad. Come see us for National Celery Month.
Exactly. And see, wouldn't that be awesome? Like, it's so cute. It's actually really an outside of the box funny thing. Yeah. So you can, like, if you sit,
I'll be here all week.
This is why you shouldn't do your social media. Like you shouldn't sit down. Okay, what am I going to post today? Like you really need to have planning time. And that's why the whole purpose of this planner is like to think at the beginning of the month. So there's not so much pressure. So you can get creative with it. It's hard to be creative and sit down. Okay, I got 5 minutes to write a post and I need to get it out because I've got 14 other things that have to be done in the next 30 minutes. So getting ahead of it and scheduling this time is a big deal.
So. Yeah. Hey, Heather, it's usually up. You just have to look in the toolbox.
Yep. It's a month. We are a month ahead. So like November is out already.
Yep.
Yeah. So October and November show up.
Y'all go make your pumpkin spice flip-flops and your pumpkin spice pages posts.
Yeah. Like for everybody. Capitalizing on pumpkin spice. Kathleen could have a day that, like, if there's a National Pumpkin Spice Day, she could have my pumpkin spice something, hot chocolate. I'm not a pumpkin spice person. So whatever it is, she can have it in a big vat and she like come in and get your pumpkin spice, whatever, while you shop. I don't know.
Yeah. And also, like you said, she might have candles, or you could go to the Walmart and get some of those $1 pumpkin spice candles. I don't know if you would, I don't know the level, if this would jive with your clientele, but I think it would be cool if you did like, you get a pumpkin spice candle with a purchase of $50 or more, or something like that. Things like that, or a fall flavored candle, or like Julie said, it'd probably be way less cost. If you had like apple cider in store and everyone could come browse, although that might not be good for your inventory in case someone spilled something on it. So you would have to think about what's right for you and your business, but you could find some way to blend that in.
For sure. And like another idea is like candy corn is so like controversial. If like, see, Jessica's like
sugar wax.
Yeah, no, but like have a fun play on that for everybody that comes in, and like, is it a yay or a nay? Like get everybody to just like yes or no if they're in the store, and it's like, okay, so the people like what their percentage was or whatever. Is it a yay or is it a nay? And you can make your little things, but ways to get people in the store. You can do the same thing online as well.
You could do a poll where they fill out a piece of paper and it's like if you put your it's been a long time since I actually went anywhere, so sorry. You put your business card in and you might win a free lunch or something. They draw for it every week. you could do something similar like this. And I'm actually talking to everybody because it's not just Kathleen's. You could do this in your tea shop. Amy, you could do this virtually, and you too, John, and all of you other people that are here. But you could have a box where people cast their vote, and at the end of the month, you're going to announce, whether it was apple cinnamon or pumpkin spice won, and then you're going to draw one of those names from the people who voted, and they get a $50 gift card to
right. And in Socially Sweet, we have those capabilities to run contests like that online. I need to do a video.
Candy corn count in the jar. Thank you. Perfect. Yep.
And then like post it, you can have it online and in the store. They can leave their vote when they're in store. And then you can give the candy corn jar and a $50 gift certificate or $100 gift, whatever it is, enough skin in the game that post would go viral.
And so they want to come in and do it.
Yeah. And so think about too, like we pay for ads all the time. A lot of small businesses pay for ads. So like if you're going to give $100 gift certificate away, that's the same as like if you were putting it into the ad. So like think about good things for your giveaway gifts, because so many people.
It's a win-win-win for you because it's a gift certificate to your store, right?
For sure.
They're coming and spending that.
And it's actually costing you less and they may buy additional while they're there. Like, why would you not? You're there. Like, that's how I roll. I don't go shopping a lot, but when I do, it's like, I'm going to get what I got to get while I'm there.
Exactly. Awesome. She's doing that this week. Hey, keep track of it. Let us come back.
Yeah, keep track of it. Come back and tell us. And if you don't award it before next week, but come back and tell us how it does. So just show it online. And to keep it going, you can even show, like, get a picture of somebody putting their little vote in, and share that. And then like, we've had so many votes, whatever. I don't know. Keep showing. Don't share the same post over and over. Take a picture, try to tag the person, get their permission to tag the person, Julie voted. You can too. Win a gift certificate.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Dude, I wish we had a brick and mortar now.
It can still be done online. So anybody that doesn't, it can still be done online. So you just have the virtual candy jar. I mean, you have a picture, you have the real candy jar, how many's in it. And then you can live yourself,
counting it.
1, 2,
3, 1007, 1008.
Yep. So
you might get some good viewers by then. Stay tuned. We'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Then eat one. So Kathleen likes them. I don't like them, but I have had them.
I like the pumpkin.
Peanuts. No, with the peanuts, and then they taste like a payday candy bar, and I don't know why that is. But so that would be cute too, to come on and be like, and you try it and decide.
I'm glad that our people are here and they're laughing at our silliness.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we don't.
We got a bad review on Etsy for one of our trainings last week because we weren't serious enough.
Yeah. Because we have the banter in between. But, it's okay. We can't be everybody's cup of tea. But at least we are Heather's, because she's been here several times. So there was a pun intended there. So
I know they're weird like that. I do like the little pumpkin candy corns, but I'm like that too. It's like, for some reason, I'm like, this isn't that good, but let me have some more, and then some more, and then some more.
Yep. All right. Well, so we'd like to hear if you implement any of this. Come back and tell us what worked for you.
And also, bring a friend next time. Thank you to the author that shared us so that now Amy is here.
That's right, Amy. Yep. And so we do point it like this was sort of an ask us anything and very casual. We do have like very step-by-step trainings that we do as well. They're still personable like this, but so if there's anything, we always take requests. So if there's anything you'd like to know, just leave it here. They are every Wednesday.
Yep.
Awesome.
And you can have the replays if you're in Success Club, which is just $15 a month. All the replays except for 2 weeks ago, which was why I was glad I got that feedback, because it's gone and lost forever. Sorry, Julie, because I forgot to hit record that day.
Oh no. I didn't even know it. Whoops.
But yes, do let Cara Dad know. I'll see if we can find her. Oh, gosh.
Her.
See if I can find her in the maybe we'll try.
I'm pretty sure that I am.
And yes, Heather, just let us know. No hard feelings either way, but let us know if we can help you. And if you want to talk about maybe adding some blogs, we get it. If you don't have time, we can make time.
Yep, for anyone.
So, all right, everyone. Thank you. This one was a fun one. I knew it would be. I love October.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. Have a good one.
You too, Kathleen. I'll be in touch by the end of the day. And we have a to-do list for Kathleen. Okay. Thanks. See you next week.
Bye. Have a great one.